All right, thanks so much for staying here with us. You know that we love you like that, and that is the reason we are here. Thank you for always. Okay, now put away the electronics and gather around for a good old-fashioned board game, because no matter which game you love to play, you'll enjoy the break. Now, finding an activity to enjoy for a hangout can be a much harder task than you might think, but an actually fun board game can yield hours of entertainment. While some of these fun board games are perfect for one player, others are meant for two, while some others are best played with a large group of people. Whether it's critical thinking and competition you seek, or simple fun and loads of laughter, there is something on this list for everyone. I mean, every single one. Let's check out 5 board games to play at your next hangout. This is Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch me.
Okay, let's start with Scrabble. Scrabble is a word game in which 2 or 4 players score points by placing tiles, each bearing a single letter, onto a game board divided into a 15 by 15 grid of squares. The tiles must form words that, in crossword fashion, read left to right in rows or downward in columns, and be included in a standard dictionary or a lexicon. In an English language set, the game contains 100 tiles, 98 of which are marked with a letter and a point value ranging from 1 to 10. The game also has 2 blank tiles that are unmarked and carry no point value. The blank tiles can be used as substitutes for any letter. Once laid on the board, however, the choice is fixed. At the beginning of the game, each player draws even tiles from the bag and places them on their rack, concealed from the other player or players.
Scrabble, people used to cheat.
So, you see this Scrabble, it's not even the cheating that was the problem. It was some big grammar you don't know about.
That's the cheating.
Somebody will not say, don't you know that this thing? I'm like, I've never seen this word in my life. And surprisingly, and that's what I like about it,
it will be a word. Yes, that's right.
Which is why if you want to play Scrabble, say we are playing English Scrabble. Because some people will now say it's a French word, an Italian word.
We're not doing French. Even the English words, they are proper English words that you will see and be like, this cannot be an English word.
I mean,
people
learn every day.
People cheat a lot, and they learn a lot too. Yes. So it's an avenue for you to learn. So you're discovering stuff for the first time.
Very true.
Yes.
All right, next on our list we have Monopoly. Monopoly is a multiplayer economics themed board game. In the game, players roll 2 dice to move around the game board, buying and trading properties and developing them with houses and hotels. Players collect rent from their opponents, with the goal being to drive them into bankruptcy. Money can also be gained or lost through chance and community chest cards and tax squares.
All right, so I could never play this game. I'm sorry.
Why?
I don't know. It was just complicated. Like, I just felt like it was just complicated. It wasn't my type of thing, because I'm like, okay, so now I'm collecting rent from... I collect rent in real life. It's real life rent I want, not audio Monopoly.
It's teaching you how to manage house. It's teaching you how to manage housing and money. This thing, Monopoly is a game that teaches real estate.
So they should be teaching it in school for small children, Abby, so that when they... Sorry.
Don't leave me.
Okay, well, let's go on this break, and we will be back to take other games. Alrighty, thank you so much for staying here with us still. And yes, it is still Daily Top 5. We've been telling you about board games that you can play at your next hangout. And so we have taken Scrabble, we have taken Monopoly, and now let's talk about Jenga. Yes, Jenga is a game of physical skill created by British board game designer and author Leslie Scott and currently marketed by Hasbro. Now, to begin the game, the blocks are stacked into a solid rectangular tower of 18 layers with 3 blocks per layer. Players take turns removing 1 block into a time from a tower constructed of 54 blocks. Each player may use only 1 hand to touch the tower or make a move at any given time, but may switch hands whenever desired. Each block removed is then placed on top of the tower, creating a progressively more unstable structure. The game ends when any portion of the tower collapses caused by either the removal of a block or its new placement. The last player to complete a turn before the collapse is the winner.
Okay, so the first time I played this game was at, shout out to VJ Adams, his Salah party. I was like, what's this? You now see somebody knocking block like, Coco, say check this one, this one will not come outside. So on my brother's birthday, my brother actually had it. So me, my mom, my brother played. So, and my mom was like, this is officially her favorite game. So this is like a game that even parents, you can actually in your house.
Yeah.
Sometimes you guys can be gisting. This is like, it doesn't take mental work. It's just luck. Tap this one. If you break, you break. If not.
Wow.
Nice. Okay. Another game we're talking about today, another board game, is chess. Chess is an abstract strategy game and involves no hidden information. It is played on a square chess board with 64 squares arranged in an 8x8 grid. At the start, each player, one controlling the white pieces, the other controlling the black pieces, controls 16 pieces. 1 king, 1 queen, 2 rooks, 2 knights, 2 bishops, and 8 pawns. The object of the game is to checkmate the opponent's king, whereby the king is under immediate attack in check, and there is no way for it to escape. There are also several ways a game can end in a draw.
This is my game. Yes. All right. Now, let's get straight to number 5, Twister. Bust a move and stretch it out to be the winner. It is played on a large plastic mat that is spread on the floor or ground. The mat has 6 rows of large colored circles on it with a different color in each row: red, yellow, green, and blue. A spinner is attached to a square board and is used to determine where the player has to put their hand or foot. The spinner is now divided into 4 labeled sections: left foot, left hand, right hand. Each of those 4 sections are divided into 4 colors: red, yellow, green, and blue. After spinning, the combination is called, for example, right hand yellow, and the players must move their matching hand or foot to a circle of the correct color. The game promotes itself as the game that ties you up in knots.
But if you get body odor, no play this game.
No player move.
Before you say rice, you gotta put rice for person knows. But it's actually a very fun game.
Man.
Like you have to be flexible. Catherine was already doing like
I
that.
don't they put hand and leg like.
Yeah.